Just over a year ago, I tried Andy Frisella's 75 Hard Challenge. If you're not familiar with the challenge, for 75 days straight, you're required to complete a series of tasks. Every day, you have to take a progress photo. You have to follow a diet. It's a diet of your choosing, but it should be based around goals you're trying to accomplish. And there can be no deviations, no cheat meals, no cheat foods, and no alcohol. You have to work out not once, but twice a day, each of which has to be 45 minutes, and at least one has to be an outdoor workout. You have to drink a gallon of water daily, and you have to read 10 pages of a nonfiction book every day. If you fail any of these tasks, even just taking a photo, then you have to restart from day one. Now, when I first came across this challenge, I was immediately intrigued. I saw it on social media. Of course, it was on TikTok when I saw it, but the challenge has been around before TikTok, I believe, as well. I was really intrigued because I'm someone who at the time was really struggling with my body image. I was finding it really hard to stay consistent. I really wanted to use this challenge to jumpstart my weight loss goals, although this is not what it's advertised for. It is for mental toughness. And on day 38, I did fail this challenge. I remember feeling so sad and so low. Like, I don't recall another time where I felt so bad about myself, but everything had really caught up with me, and I just knew that mentally I would not be able to complete this challenge. I recorded a lot of footage throughout my time trying this because of my YouTube channel and thinking that maybe people would be interested in seeing my journey. And when I failed, I did record a clip of how I was feeling at that moment. And then I sat on this footage for months before eventually deciding to upload my experience to YouTube. Shortly after uploading the video, I had a wave of support and comments of people telling me I should try 75 Soft. Now, after looking into 75 Soft, I saw that it was a tamed down version of 75 Hard. The rules are all adapted to make it a little bit easier, so you're still supposed to follow like a healthier eating plan, but you can drink, for instance, on social occasions. For workouts, it's just one 45-minute workout a day, and it doesn't matter if it's inside or outside, and 1 day a week for active recovery. It's 3 liters of water a day and 10 pages of reading. And it can be fiction or nonfiction. I tried the 75 Soft challenge as well, and it went so much better. I did complete all 75 days, and now as we're nearing the new year, I was just kind of reflecting on my experience with both and wanted to share an update as well for the results that have stuck. So when I started 75 Hard, I was 219 pounds, and this is the highest weight I have ever been. And for reference, I'm 5'6", and I've really struggled with my weight throughout pretty much as long as I can remember. I think like 3rd or 4th grade, I remember kind of being the chubbier kid and struggling with my body image. Throughout the 38 days I did the challenge, I was able to lose 20 pounds. That is an insane amount of weight. I mean, I'm losing half a pound a day, but it makes sense because of how strict I was eating and how much I was working out. Within the next few months, I did gain some of the weight back. I've never gotten back to 219 since, but a few months after the challenge, my immediate reaction after going so extreme was to then stop working out again. I took a long break without working out because I had just been kind of killing myself to get all of these workouts in. So once I stopped, I gave myself quite some time to stop working out, and I gained some of the weight back. At this point, I was in between 200 and 210 is kind of where I was falling. When I tried the 75 Soft challenge, my starting weight was 208. So 208 was my starting weight for this challenge. I did complete all 75 days of this, and I got down to 194, which is the lowest I had been in quite some time. It has been over 6 months at this point since I completed that challenge, and I've hit a lower weight since at 192 right before my wedding, but typically I'm now between 195 and 200, and I kind of yo-yo right around those numbers. As far as some other habits that I've stuck with from this challenge, the most impressive and like happiest, best change I've gotten from this is my water intake. I did not used to drink much water at all, and now I always have a giant jug of water with me. I am drinking so much more water on a daily basis, and I feel like it's helped with my skin. I feel like my hair looks amazing. I still do drink pop, coffee, alcohol, but water is a much bigger focus as far as what I'm taking in with liquids. When it comes to my exercise routines, I don't work out every day. There are even weeks that I won't work out, but I am working out a lot more than I was. I have a walking pad, which was an absolute godsend for my 75 soft challenge, and I use that a ton. I do like to do some more walking. I do get in occasional workouts, and it's definitely better than it was before, although it's still not at a place where I'm totally satisfied. And then as far as my eating goes, I am eating better. I make a lot more food now than I used to. I have some meals, me and my husband, that are kind of on rotation that are just easy to make and pretty healthy, like the beef bulgogi or the stuffed peppers. Reading, unfortunately, is not a habit I have really continued to do at all, I would say. I've read like almost half a book since quitting 75 Soft. So overall, I mean, my thoughts on the challenges, I think both can be good, and I think 75 Hard can be detrimental to a certain extent. I think 75 Soft is amazing. It's a really great way to get into some good habits and to just improve your lifestyle. I know some people that are really diehard 75 Hard fans think 75 Soft is cheating, and I've seen some comments about people getting really upset for 75 Soft even being out there for whatever reason. But I think anything that gets you back into your fitness goals or makes you just move your body more, feel better about yourself, is a positive. 75 Hard, I think, can be a positive as long as you know your personal limits. When I stopped at day 38, I mean, I don't think you should ever be at the point with a challenge, even if it is to better yourself, where you're crying to your mom and your fiance at the time. It got to a really, really unhealthy, obsessive place to where every single thought in my head was about 75 Hard and the fear of accidentally forgetting something and needing to start over. And it truly became my entire life to the point where I don't think that was healthy at all. If I was going to do this again, I mean, I would say I would make all of my family and friends know well ahead of time that for 75 days, I'm not gonna have a social life. I'm not gonna be able to go out to eat, because those things just made it so much more difficult. I would do it when the weather's good so I can make sure to get the outdoor workouts and just do a lot more planning as far as like the food and the meals. So I have everything meal prepped, so absolutely nothing is left up to chance. And again, make sure that all of my workouts are pre-planned ahead of time to just try to really prepare myself to accomplish it. Do I think I'm gonna try 75 Hard or 75 Soft again? I don't know about 75 Hard, but I will be starting 75 Soft again on January 1st, 2024. So if you're interested in following along my journey, I'm gonna be posting more frequent updates, and it will be on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you want to follow along with my journey. Thanks so much. Bye.